Mayor Rudolph Giuliani mentioned about Donald Trump agreeing to pay $130,000 in exchange in hush money for covering up the affair he had with Stormy Daniels back in 2006. But some source claims that even though Donald Trump admitted or even denying to having the affair back in 2006, sources close to Trump's and the White House are coming into play saying that he's not actually telling the truth, and he's trying to cover this up to avoid getting in any of these in this Stormy Daniels scandal. Now, as of right now, in the next coming weeks, we're going to be finding out if Donald Trump is really, if this truth is going to come out, if he's going to ever start admitting that he did have an affair with Stormy Daniels. So you have to stay tuned to your local news station as more developments on this Stormy Daniels case comes into play. In other top stories this morning, Louise Reese is still in the Lee County Jail awaiting her court appearance, but because she's been mentally stable, that means some officials are really worried on whether or not she's going to testify in court. As of right now, the state of Florida, the state attorney Pam Bondi, and Governor Rick Scott are coming together on agreement and working on the death penalty case for Louise Reese. Should Louise Reese get the death penalty here in Florida, or is she going to get that one up in Minnesota? As of right now, the way it looks as of right now, Louise Reese is going to be planning on getting the death penalty here in Florida, but that can change anytime as more developments in the Louise Reese case comes into play. We will keep you up to date on that as more information comes in. And then last but not least, with hurricane season just 1 month away, as people learned a lesson from Hurricane Irma, we are in store for another active hurricane season. As of right now, officials for NOAA are expecting a busy 2018 Atlantic hurricane season considered to last year's 2000 above average 2017 hurricane season last year, when all storms like either hurricanes from Irma, Maria, and possibly the other one were forming in the Atlantic, and most of them became hurricanes. Now the question is for Florida, could they be in the path of another hurricane or not this year, considered of Irma? And with the first 1 year anniversary of Hurricane Irma coming up in September, this is going to be a reminder to people that when there's a hurricane coming, they know they should be prepared. They should practice their skills and learn to evacuate in case a storm does come their way. And then last but not least, in other top stories, we now haven't got a word on which name storms we're predicting the list of we're expecting for the 2018 hurricane season this year. As you may remember, every year this we haven't got the names of we haven't got the list of names of on which name storm we're expecting to get this year. But as of right now, we should be getting the names of which storms are we gonna the names of the name storms. But the name hasn't come out yet, and we're supposed to be getting the list of what kind of names are going to be on the list for this year's hurricane season. But that's not going to come out until the last week of May. So we'll keep you informed. And and right now, let's go to the Hirsch.man channel forecast. Right now, the forecast is sunny. It is mostly clear, low humidity, and the temperature is above it's in the upper 60s. But enjoy this nice cold weather while it lasts, because it's not going to, I'm going to tell you, it's not going to be around for long. If you want to enjoy this cool weather, you're going to have to wait until around late October, November, December before we see another cool down on the horizon. But looks like it's not going to happen until sometime around October, November, December, that time frame. Now the forecast calls for sunny weather to continue into the rest of today, even though it's going to be hot. Even though low humidity, it's still going to be hot. Temperatures will be in the upper 80s. And then tonight is the last night. We're going to be seeing the last of this cool down, because starting on Friday morning, we're starting off the low humidity, and this is going to be the last low humidity we're going to be seeing for the next coming months, because starting on Friday afternoon, we're still going to have partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies, and the humidity is going to start creeping up. Not tomorrow. The humidity is still going to be low tomorrow, but enjoy the low humidity today and tomorrow, because by the weekend we're expecting a chance of showers. There's a low pressure forming in the Bahamas that's supposed to come over Florida this weekend. So chances of rain are going to go up Saturday and Sunday. Saturday is going to be the best chance we're going to see rain, 30% chance. It's considered to Sunday. We're going to see about 20%, and most of the showers are considered to be isolated in nature, which means not everyone's going to see the rain except for Saturday, because Saturdays is when everyone's going to see the rain because it's a 30% chance of showers, and the 30 and the 20 and the chances of rain continues into next week as well. And with the exception, the only one day we're only going to have one dry day is mostly, as of right now, is going to be next week, Wednesday. Wednesday's the only day we're going to have mostly sunny skies and a temperature of 90 degrees, or actually 92 degrees, and then it's back to the isolated afternoon storms next week. And that's it for the Hirsch.man channel. I am Ryan, and this has been the Hirsch.man channel news brief. I will be back later on this evening with recaps of today's episodes of The Young and the Restless and The Bold and Beautiful. And don't forget, we'll be back tomorrow at 12 noon Eastern for the WWE Backlash predictions show. I will be running down the matches that are expected to take place and find out who is expected to win at the Backlash pay-per-view event. I will be running them down tomorrow. Don't forget to tune in for the WWE Backlash prediction show, 12 noon Eastern tomorrow, right here on my channel. So be sure to tune in for that. For now, I'm Ryan Hirsch. Have like, share, or subscribe, and I will be back later on this evening with recaps of The Young and the Restless and The Bold and Beautiful. For right now, I'm Ryan signing off. Have a great rest of the day. Bye bye.